walk you through how to make a gingerbread cappuccino today. Over here we have a few things that we'll need for our gingerbread cappuccino. We have our house-made gingerbread syrup. We have a lemon for a lemon expression that goes on top. This is called a jigger. This is how we use to measure the syrup. We have our cappuccino cup and our cappuccino pitcher. So first things first, we're gonna measure out about a ½ ounce of our gingerbread syrup. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab some milk. I like to do oat milk. A lot of people are dairy sensitive, and this is actually one of my favorite alternatives to whole milk. So I'm gonna throw some oat milk in our cappuccino pitcher. The components of a cappuccino are espresso and milk, and so we have our milk here. We're gonna steam, and then we're gonna make an espresso right now. So with our espresso, we use a Slayer for our espresso machine, which is kind of I just really like this machine. It's really sleek, it's really easy to use. I love everything about this machine. It's just fun to work with. So, and here we got our portafilter. We always want to start with a clean portafilter basket. So we have our bar towel here, and wipe out our grounds. Always the hazards of making coffee is you get grounds everywhere. So we're going to tear out our portafilter, put about 16.5 grams of coffee in our portafilter. So we're at 16.1, so I just have to add a little bit more coffee there. 16.6, that's close enough. And then we're going to level our portafilter so that we have a nice level bed of coffee to work with. That's really important when making espresso. You want to make sure that your coffee is nice and level so that when you have water going through it, the water's not going to follow a slant or go into like a weak spot of the bed. So start with a nice level bed of coffee. Take this tool here. This is a tamper. Set that in gently, nice and level. I'm going to repeat that word a lot, level. Come over here and apply it's about 30 pounds of pressure, but we usually tell people as long as you feel the weight of the counter pressing up against the portafilter or against the tamper, you are good. So press. Nice clean basket, the rim of the basket, and this is called a fork right there, but so it's a nice and level bed. That's what you're looking for espresso. So then over here, we're going to insert our portafilter. Make sure our scale is on and ready to weigh out our coffee. Turn our portafilter on and let that go for a minute. Usually while this is going, I will also steam some milk. You know this press is really nice when it starts to come together in a single stream like that. So that is your espresso. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there and let that sit with that syrup while I steam our oat milk. So for steaming, we always want to purge first. Do a little bit of steam there. With this steam one, if you press the lever up, it's just like a little bit. And then if you press it down, it's automatic. So we're going to do a little bit of a purge here. We're going to insert our pitcher. I like to set the steam wand kind of in the groove of the tip of the pitcher there, and then angle the tip of the steam wand kind of like in a lower third quadrant is how I like to put it. So it's not in the center of the pitcher, it's not way over here to the sides, just kind of like a little bit off center and to the bottom part of the pitcher. And then we engage the steam wand, which you don't want to hear a lot of sound, it's a nice like kind of hissing, tearing paper sound. And there we go. And usually you know when it's done steaming, when it's just like a little bit too hot to touch. So that's usually the case with this. So, and then our final step in all of this is we're gonna give this a little swirl maybe, and then we're gonna pour some latte art. See what we can do under pressure, I guess. We'll see. There we go. There's our gingerbread cappuccino. And then the final touch with our gingerbread cappuccino, we kind of experimented with a little bit of a lemon expression, and it just, the aromatics of it just really worked really well with those flavors. So we really like it on there. And then lemon expression. All right, there we go. All right, Milena, it's your turn.
I'm up.
Can we do all of those steps?
I don't know. It's kind of intimidating.
Don't worry, I'll walk you through it.
Do you want to give me a laugh?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. This is going to be great, guys.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be one of those moments that I remember for the rest of my life. It's beautiful, by the way. Do you just do
want
this?
to try it?
Yeah. Do you just like...
Give us your thoughts, Milena. Hold on, first of all, can you smell this? Is the lime?
Oh.
Is
The
that
lime's
something you
there.
can touch?
The lemon is there.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
it's nice. I love it.
Why did you like it? That's really important. I'm glad that you like it.
The
especially-
smell, that's amazing. I never thought about that. Because you use all your senses when you eat, right? And then,
I really like playing with that kind of thing with the drinks. Whenever you add just something, even if it's not in the drink, if you
Yeah.
have something on like an aromatic on top that just kind of adds to the whole experience.
when you said you were going to do an expression, I
Yeah.
was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
What's
An
he going to do
expression.
to the left?
Yeah.
No, that's beautiful.
So now you learned
Love
something
it.
about
That's great.
that's the lemon expression.
That's great. Okay. Let's learn how to express a lemon.
Okay, perfect.
And how to make cappuccino. Okay.
Perfect. All right, let me pause it.